Tonight, at the iconic Spotify Camp Nou, a cathedral of football with over a century of history, Barcelona delivered a milestone performance that not only cements their dominance in La Liga 2025-26, but also sends a powerful message across the Spanish football landscape. In a tightly contested matchup against Osasuna, Barcelona emerged victorious with a 2-0 win, extending their La Liga lead to 7 points as the calendar year winds to a close. Story set up the stakes. Let's frame the stakes first. Vera came into this game under pressure, not just to win, but to solidify their claim on Spain's most prestigious domestic title. After a season of tactical changes under coach Hansi Flick, skepticism had grown among fans and pundits alike. Could Barcelona sustain high possession, impose their style on resilient opponents, and convert that dominance into goals? Their opponents, Osasuna, entered as the quintessential underdog, compact, defensively disciplined, and prepared to absorb pressure from one of Europe's elite. This was more than a match, it was a litmus test for Barra's credentials as title favorites. First half dominance without reward. From the very first whistle, Barcelona took control. Their trademark possession game, high, rhythmic, and probing, dominated the ball. Within the first 45 minutes, Barra posted 80% possession and peppered the Osasuna defense with 24 total shots. And yet, despite this sheer statistical control, the first half ended 0-0, with two reasons stood out. 1. Clinical inefficiency. Rafinha, Lamine Yamal and Ferran Torres all had sights on goal but either missed the target or were denied by excellent defending and goalkeeping. 2. VAR intervention. Ferran Torres had a goal ruled out for offside, a decision that swung momentum and frustrated Barca's attackers. Osasuna's goalkeeper, Sergio Herrera, stood tall, making key saves that kept the scoreline level heading into halftime. The halftime analysis tactical battle. Let's pause and analyze the chess match unfolding on the pitch. Barcelona's approach. Barra's strategy was unmistakable: control the ball, stretch the pitch, and create triangles for passing. Pedri, the midfield playmaker, orchestrated movements like a conductor leading an orchestra. The goal was not just scoring, but dictating every phase of play. Osasuna's game plan. Meanwhile, Osasuna sat deep in a compact 5-4-1 defensive formation, inviting Barcelona to circulate possession while conceding very little space in the box. It was a classic damage limitation tactic: hold shape, frustrate, and look to exploit counters. This tactical battle made for a fascinating subplot in the game, one where possession did not automatically translate to goals. The second half breaking the deadlock. As the second half progressed, Barcelona's persistence eventually paid off. In the 70th minute, Pedri picked up the ball deep and drove forward. With sublime vision and timing, he threaded a pass that cut through Osasuna's lines, finding Rafinha in a perfect position. The Brazilian took the chance calmly, firing a clinical strike into the bottom corner. 1-0 Barcelona. This goal was more than just a breakthrough, it was the release valve that Barcelona had been building towards throughout the match. But Barra didn't stop there. In the 86th minute, Rafinha doubled his own tally and Barcelona's lead with a beautifully executed volley after a deflected cross found him in space. A brace for Rafinha and a crucial insurance goal. Match highlights. Key stat lines. Let's break down the match in cold, hard numbers that tell the story. Final score: Barcelona 2, Osasuna 0. Possession: 80% Barcelona, 20% Osasuna. Shots: 24 Barcelona, 3 Osasuna. Rafinha, 2 goals, 70-86. Goalkeeper saves: Herrera, Osasuna, several key stops. These figures illustrate a match where Barcelona dominated everything but the scoreboard until they finally did. The coach's take. Hansi Flick's comments. After the full-time whistle, Barcelona manager Hansi Flick had praise not just for the goal scorers, but for Barcelona's youth academy La Masia. According to post-match reaction, he highlighted the contributions of La Masia graduates like Eric Garcia, Gerard Martin, an 18-year-old standout Cuba, crediting the Academy's developmental system for its role in this victory. This emphasis on youth development and long-term structural strength adds a deeper layer to understanding Barcelona's resurgence this season, not just as a team winning games, but as a club building culture and identity. What this win means, the bigger picture. Now let's shift from match action to context, why this win matters in La Liga and beyond. 1. Liga title race. By defeating Osasuna, Barcelona stretched their lead to 7 points at the top of the La Liga standings. This now puts fresh pressure on rivals like Real Madrid, demanding consistency and results to keep pace with Barcelona's title push. 2. Momentum matters. This win continued Barcelona's winning streak in the Liga, bolstering confidence and tactical cohesion as the season moves toward its crucial winter phase. 3. Narrative shift. The dominant possession and late breakthrough tell a compelling story, one of patience, precision, and tactical intelligence over simple brute force. For a global audience watching from far beyond Spain, this is football as strategy. Player spotlight. Rafinha and Pedri. Let's spotlight two players whose performances encapsulated this match. Rafinha, often criticized at times during the season for inconsistent positioning, tonight he delivered with two decisive goals that sealed the win. His finishing was composed, clinical and timely. Pedri, the architect in midfield, his impact cannot be overstated. That assist for the opening goal was not just a pass, it was vision, timing, and execution in one. Barcelona's rhythm often began and ended through him. Closing big picture insight. What we saw tonight was more than a 2-0 win. It was a statement. Barcelona are not just winning, they are controlling, dictating, and executing. Osasuna played with discipline, but Barcelona's depth and tactical intelligence prevailed. This match could be a turning point in the context of a long La Liga season, and for millions of fans watching around the globe, from Tokyo to Toronto, Nairobi to New York, this match delivered drama, strategy, and the type of football narrative that keeps the world's most beautiful game universally enthralling. Outro. Call to action plus subscribe prompt. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Barcelona's 2-0 victory over Osasuna, complete with tactical insight, player analysis, and global context, hit like, subscribe, and enable notifications for the latest in world football and current affairs from our channel. Comment below. Who was your man of the match? Rafinha, Pedri, or someone else? Let's talk.